That is
what's
correct.
That's right. So if you don't ever get to that alternate one, what if they don't want the storage building, then your goal is no longer met. You're just right
You know,
at
I
10.
don't know
Is
at
that-
this point that we can deal in hypotheticals. I mean, we're
Well,
voting
but
on the contract that's in front of us, and I think that there should be some congratulations that the MWBE
Mayor, I hear
figure
that.
is higher than usual.
I hear what you're saying in some respect, but if it's an alternate and it doesn't get counted, then it's not in the number. And that's what I want to know, if it's in fact in the number.
It actually is in the numbers, because when they add the alternates, we then go back to make sure that the proposed goals are met. So we don't, MWB participation isn't reduced when they add the alternates. We add that, and then we make sure that the goals are still met, or we look to see if there's good faith efforts to try to meet the goal. So it was taken into consideration for this
I
project.
guess I didn't understand the alt one piece of it.
Which was a building. But we looked at both. So if it comes in as a base, we look to see if they met the goal. If it comes in as a base plus they add some alternates, we then go back and consider the goals also. So we looked at both for this particular project.
All right, we have a motion by Mrs.
Ms. Carter,
Yes.
you head our MWBE program.
Yes, sir.
Who do you answer to?
My current assistant city manager is Ms. Harris.
Ms. Harris, okay, and Ms. Harris, who do you answer to? Okay, Mr. Westmoreland, two down from you, two layers down from you. If these people weren't doing their job, wouldn't you know it? And I don't mean to get into personnel, but if they were not doing their job, wouldn't you know it?
I think our employees do a great job.
I think they do a
Mr. Wilson.
fantastic job, and I just don't want people at home that are watching this based on one council member constantly indicating
And
that
one
they don't
council
know how to
member
do their
gonna
job.
constantly
They
ask
know
the
how to do their
question.
job.
If you don't like what I say, then you just
Call the
sit there and don't
question.
call my
Call
name
the
out.
question.
Don't
I need
say
a
one
second.
council
Call the
member.
question.
I am going to
Call the
continue
question.
to ask the question.
It's been seconded,
that I
Madam
need to
Mayor.
ask, and my constituents
Madam
want to
Mayor, call the
know. You
question.
don't like it, that's
So
too
people
bad.
watching at home, we have
She seconded
adequate
it.
All you do is
employees here.
grandstand, grandstand.
We
All right,
have
let's not argue with
non-debatable
each other. It
that
was
do their
moved.
jobs.
It was moved by Mrs. Johnson, seconded by Mr. Outling. Council, please vote. And that passes 9-0.
Not to belabor the point, but we do seem to cover these types of questions every single meeting. And I think they're fair questions that perhaps need to be raised. Since we have work sessions, could